Bet. Oh shit. Okay. What up, y'all? Welcome to the podcast. This should be the first official video. First episode. Welcome to the Moud Swings Podcast. If you don't know, now you know. My name is Don Musako. Gang. A little bit of an intro. You feel me? I'm from Westerville. It's a suburb outside of Columbus. You don't need to know all that. But I go to Cincinnati right now, University of Cincinnati. I'm a communication student, nonprofit and community leadership minor. Everybody clap. Thank you. I appreciate it. Basically, I felt like everybody got a podcast. Why don't I? And I've been saying, dang, we should start a podcast for real. But we never did. And now I was talking to the guys, and they was like, yeah, go for it. You know what I'm saying? And then it just became a thing. We'll get into like the details and whatnot eventually, but that's pretty much it. The name, obviously, my name is Don Moud, so Moud Swings. It just kind of fit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do anything that was like too crazy, but I wanted exactly whose podcast it is once I say welcome to Moud Swings. Or in the future, if people was like, oh, you've been listening to Moud Swings? Whose podcast? You know whose podcast that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we be serious? Lock in. But, yeah, overall, I really just wanted to start a podcast because growing up, pop, they was like, blah, blah, blah. You don't talk about your feelings enough. You don't talk this, that, and the third. We don't know what's going on inside your head. And then that coupled with everybody saying I should start a podcast, it just kind of makes sense. I'm old enough now to do what I want. So I started a podcast. Everybody clap again. It's like just playing. But yeah, it's not supposed to be anything too super serious. Obviously, it's gonna be like, it's not like a day in a life type thing, but it's kind of just like, it's not a lifestyle thing here. That's not the category we're talking about. But it's just the happenings with me. I'm gonna try not to cuss as best as I can, but if I slip up, so what? But yeah, there's no real we'll see what the format looks like week by week. This is also the first episode, so bear with me. I don't know what it's gonna look like now. I don't know what it's gonna look like later on, but right now this is what it is. Yeah, we might get heavy, we might not. We might cry a little bit every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Shit be hard. Just playing. But who knows? It's really just recapping what goes on in my life, you feel me? Because I feel like I lead a pretty interesting life. Even when it's boring, it's pretty interesting. I got enough going on. Besides that, that's really all I got for you for the intro. Shout out, who can I shout out? Shout out Mom and Pop, obviously. My brother and my cousin are here. Everybody say what's up.
Yo.
Okay, fantastic. But shout out them, shout out the family, shout out my sister for sure. She definitely helped me take that first step when I told her she was geeked. She made the logo. You'll see it eventually. Shout out Noah, my day oneser. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to loop him in when I can and where I can. He knows the real. Everybody know the real. Shout out John Grant. Shout out Gabe. Shout out Beezy, Dallas, all my roommates, AC, Pat. Those are the guys, everybody that knows. Shout out Tavion, the lost one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody knows what it is. I'm excited to bring you all along this journey. I'm excited to be a part of this journey, as nervous as I am. If I told you about the podcast beforehand, and you're just now seeing this is kind of exciting for us, you know what I'm saying? This is very cool. I'm nervy. I got butterflies type shit. But, yeah, just a shout out to the guys that pretty much got us here. And that I'm excited to bring along this journey with us, you feel me? If I miss you, don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I'm obviously thinking about you while this is going on. It's okay. But it's just my heart rate is elevated right now. If you can hear it, no you don't. But yeah, my heart rate is elevated. I'm kind of just not going through the motions, but I'm kind of figuring out what works and what doesn't work as we go on. Eventually I'll shout you out as like time goes on. It'll be random, spontaneous, because that's how we like it. But I was about to say something that just left me. Yeah, we're figuring this out as we go. I'm excited. 10 toes down, and it's too late to turn back now because I said this is the first official episode. So Actually, no, it's not. If I check it out at any point, nobody say anything. Just shut up. But I'm just playing. That don't matter. Yeah, let's get into it. So first segment is gonna be called highs and lows. You know, hence the name Moud Swings. So my highs of the weeks and my lows of the weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, it's cute, it's adorable, whatever. Moving on, my highs of this week. So far, work has been good. I worked like hella shifts this past week, and it's been calm. I made good money. It's smooth. I'm enjoying it. I'm not stagnant. I'm not sitting around doing not shit all the time. So it's cool. What else? What else can I give you? My brother and my cousin are here right now. They're visiting Cincinnati with me for the first time. It's kind of cool. Oh, shout out Ryan. My dog. But yeah, that's my high for right now. What else? It's nice outside. It's a little too nice. The heat is beating my ass, like overly. It's hot inside this house. If I start sweating, you didn't see nothing. Nobody say anything.
And you in a gray shirt.
Yeah, and I'm in a gray shirt too. You feel me? Don't anybody worry about it. If you see sweat stains, no, you didn't. Okay, no, you did not. But anyways, yeah, that's my high. It's nice weather, and work is going good. And I got to see moms a couple of days ago, so that was cool. My low, I got a couple of them. Stick with me. I got a couple of them. The first one is too damn hot, bruh. I know the weather is nice, and that's all good and well, but it's too damn hot. What are we doing? I'm over it. Can't hang. I told you it's hot in this house. It's hot outside. It's hot in the car. It's hot at work. Like, oh my God. If I told you what the temperature was inside the house right now, you wouldn't believe me because it's ridiculous. I don't know if this camera is centered right now and it's pissing me off. If it's not, shh. But it's too hot right now. That's the first low. The second low, my mom's car blew up the other day. It didn't really blow up. It just kind of stopped driving. And it happened as I was about to come back to Cincinnati from Columbus. So it was techie trying to figure all that out. But we got to figure it out. Some white guy, nice guy. I think he's from Toledo. The area code is 419. He's good people. Stopped to help my moms. It was cool. I was fucking with him. Yeah, it was vibe. So I appreciate him for that. But she got it all taken care of, whatever. I got to get an oil change for my car, by the way. Don't let me forget. But my other low, I had another one. Oh. It's too hot. My mom's car blew up. And I'm sleep deprived. Real ones know I'm sleep deprived. I slept yesterday I slept 4 hours, and then I had to go to work. I had to drive to Cincinnati and then go to work till 8, which was buns. I got no sleep. I was kind of scared. Can't fake, I was falling asleep on the drive. On the way here. I don't know if you noticed, but I was dozing, and that's why I kept turning the AC on and off, because I was falling asleep. It was bad. But, I got us here safely because what do I look like? But anyways, yeah, those are my highs and my lows for the week. You feel me? That's the first segment. Yeah. Let me know in the comments. It's like just playing. I don't care. Don't tell me anything. I'm not listening. But, just playing. I appreciate you guys. If you are here, if you're not here, I don't really care. Don't ever speak to me again. We cannot be friends again. Because what are you doing not supporting? Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your uncles, your cousins, your sisters, your loved ones, your girlfriends and your boyfriends, everybody in between. You know what I'm saying? Tell them all. I started a podcast. Everybody clap again. Thank you. I appreciate it. But, moral of the story, yeah, if you are here, thank you. If you're not here yet, I'm adding that yet on there because if you're not here, you're a loser. But I'm giving you a little bit of grace because you just don't know about it yet. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth spreads quickly. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Moving on. First episode is kind of just going to establish myself into the game, to the system, get my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Loosen up a little bit, warm up. Yeah, this is not the trial run because this one is real, but this is the trial run. So it's gonna get you guys introduced to what the podcast is gonna look like, the format of it, blah blah blah, blase. You know what it is. Here we go. The next segment is this one is from Ryan, so I shouted out Ryan. My top 3 stories, or my favorite 3 stories to tell so far. And it might take a while, it might not. And if you don't laugh, don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. just ever again. Don't even tell me. You know what I mean? Because why you're here and you don't want to laugh? Are you silly? But yeah, the first one I got, and I'm not gonna say names because I'm not federal, but if you know, you know. If it involves you, you'll know about it. So, like, hit me if you know it involves you. Tell me you watch the pod. I really appreciate it. Blah blah blah. I'm not trying to get too sappy, but yeah. The first one, we took I'll name drop every now and then. You feel me? But if it's too fat, I'm not gonna name drop. You just gonna have to telepathy it. That's not the word, but whatever. All right, yeah, the first story, we took a senior trip to Sarasota, Siesta Key, wherever it is in Florida, after graduation with, I'll name drop, just keep this in mind, Noah, Sam, Luke, Dallas, Caleb, Andrew, Joe. Noah, Andrew, Caleb, Dallas, Joe, Luke, Sam, me. Yeah, 8 of us. Bet. Took 2 cars. Left at 6 p.m. because it was like a 16-hour drive. That was our first mistake. We freaking drove. My fault. We drove. That was, in hindsight, I'm never driving anywhere over 10 hours ever again. That's ridiculous. Are you crazy? Oh my God. But basically, what happened was, we were geeked. We got a little B&B. It was close enough to the beach. Had a pool in the back. That's really what we wanted. And enough beds for everybody to either split or everybody gets their own bed. It was cool. We didn't really care. We were at the beach and we just graduated. You couldn't tell us anything. You feel me? But we drove. The 2 cars were me, Noah, Andrew, Sam, and Dallas, Caleb, Joe, Luke. They took their car. We took Noah's mom's. Shout out Shelly, you feel me? Love her to death. But basically, we left 6 p.m. We stocked the car. It was cool. It was vibes. It was like the build up to that whole trip, because we didn't think it was making it out, but the build up to that whole trip, ethereal, fantastic. It was perfect. I don't think I'll ever feel anything like that for a long time. But it was so cool. It was like amazing. And then what happened? We drove, stopped. Where was our first stop? Nashville, maybe. It was somewhere in Tennessee, and we got cookout. And I remember I took so many pictures of cookout because it was my first time getting cookout, and we had bigged up the restaurant the entire time. So it was like, yo, look at the cookout. Let's stop here. Let's get gas. It was maybe midnight. So it was good food, and I don't even remember what I got, and I don't remember ordering, but I just remember taking a bunch of pictures of the actual cookout sign. You know, I was 18, cool, whatever. I didn't know what I was doing. But the food was good. I remember that. And it was dark, and we were trolling the whole time, so it was cool. But then we had left cookout. That's the first big thing I remember. We left cookout. We stopped again. I don't remember where we stopped, but we keep driving, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, we get to Atlanta. And Luke's car is not far behind us, but we're ahead of them at this point. I don't remember how it happened or why it happened, but we lucked out, or so I thought. Okay? So we get to Atlanta. We're driving through Atlanta. And in our heads, Atlanta's going to be the worst part of the trip because they got like 47 lanes, and it's the worst traffic you'll ever see in the world. That's what everybody told us. Okay? So that's the notion that we're running with. It was the streets were empty. It was 4 or 5 in the morning, so that might have had something to do with it. But like, if the streets were empty. But we left. We get through Atlanta, and we're cruising. Dallas, Caleb, Joe, and Luke, they call us. They're like, "Yo, like you guys doing good?" Something like that. Whatever. We're out of Atlanta at this point. We let them know that we're passing through Atlanta. It's not that bad. They're 30 minutes behind us. As soon as they hit Atlanta, they call us. They're like, "Yo, bro, like, our car just stopped. The car is done. We need help. Can you guys come back for us?" They'll blame us for this for whatever. I don't care. But they, the car stopped. It's not moving. I think it overheated, yada, yada, yada. We're like, or can you come back for us? We're like, come back? We're 30 minutes out of Atlanta. Can you, like, just tow the car and then have them fix it? Like, coming back sounds ridiculous right now. Because it's 5 in the morning. and we're already more than halfway. I don't know how much longer we have, but we don't have long at all. Okay. So we're like, yeah, like we're not coming back. I'm sure it's not that deep, but you guys can figure it out. And we just keep it pushing. I don't know if maybe we put our phone on D&D, but that's not the point. Maybe it was a dickhead move. Maybe it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But what happened to them was that the story we got told was whenever, and I'm not gonna say names, but they know who it is. Whenever there was a switch, they're about to switch driving, and they were like complaining about who was about to drive and who wasn't about to drive, and blah 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 blah. And the drive up to that point was cool, and I think what happened was they waited too long to switch, so the car overheated, and when it overheated, the engine locked. So now when they stopped the car to switch and try to go back again, and y'all can let me know if I'm lying because you guys know what the story is. When they went to switch, the car wouldn't turn back on. So now it's 5 o'clock in the morning. They're stuck in Atlanta, and the car's not turning back on. So nothing's open. They have no mobile. Like they can't move nowhere, and it's hot, and they're hungry. Okay. And it's 5. I don't know if I said that. It's 5 in the morning. So they called a tow truck. Tow truck comes, tow it to the Firestone, but the Firestone's not open because you feel me? So now they stop and they go to, I'm pretty sure they went to a Waffle House. They stop at Waffle House and they eat or they sleep. I don't remember what it was, but they're doing whatever they're doing. And we're kind of like, I think we're in Florida at this point, but we're like, damn, like no way, cuz no way this happened to y'all. That's shitty. We'll see y'all at the crib. You feel me? In hindsight, I still don't know if I would have went back, because realistically, what were we about to do? We couldn't all pack the car. Oh, that's why we didn't go back also. We couldn't all pack the car. It wasn't going to make sense. We had all of our luggage and 4 more people that we needed to fit in this Honda Pilot. It wasn't going to work. So now, you got 4 freshly graduated high school seniors, bruh. And they're stuck in a city they don't know. They're overwhelmed, and it's early, and it's Atlanta. So nobody's really like helping them out for real. So they sleep at the Waffle House or wherever they were at, and then they sleep at the Firestone as well. And what they tell them is, yeah, the engine is cooked. You're done. You're not going anywhere for a long time. Okay? It's gonna take like 3 months to get a new engine. We have a trip in a couple days. You feel me? Or not even. We have a trip today. We have to be there today. So that's when. And I'm not saying names, but real ones know the real. Emotions got the better of them. Emotions got the better of them. It was a high intensity situation. You feel me? So now, a couple people is emotional. A couple people acting like dickheads, not really giving a damn. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them are asleep in the back. 1 of them is awake. The other one is overly emotional. Not even overly emotional, rightfully so, because I would have tweaked out too. But if you hear this, and you know what I'm talking about, if you hear this, it's not a shot, because I feel you guys. But yeah, I would have been pissed at the 2 dudes sleeping in the back. They know who they are too, but it's okay. It didn't happen to us, so I can't even really be mad. But now, what ends up happening, dude's car he saved the day. You feel me? His dad knew somebody in Atlanta, so they ended up calling up bro. They called up Pops, and then I'm about to sneeze. Pops called up his friend in Atlanta and was like, yo, my kids are stuck in... Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Thank you. My kids are stuck in Atlanta, and we don't know what to do. Like, can you help us out? Buddy from Atlanta was like, yeah, they could take my car down to Atlanta, or to Florida. They just cannot drive it anywhere. They can take it there. It has to stay at the crib. You can only take it to get groceries, and that's it. You Uber everywhere else, because I don't trust you guys. Naturally so. I'm not mad at it. We're a bunch of freshly graduated high school seniors. You know what I'm saying? 18, one of us is 23. I'm just playing. Dallas is not that old. Yeah, we're still young, we're reckless, and we're happy-go-lucky, you feel me? So, yeah, like, they ended up taking the car down to Florida, they loaded it up, dropped dude back off at his house, drove down to Florida. as they're telling us that they're on the way, we're just entering Florida. Actually, that's what it was. They're just entering Florida. No. Yeah, no, we were 3 hours out. I remember. We had just got to Florida. We stopped at this little rest stop. We got a call. Yo, and I was kind of scared of this. It wasn't even a rest stop. It was a gas station. And it was nothing around us, and it was hot, and it was not somewhere I want to stay. But now, we get the call. Yo, we're good. We're on the way. Blah, blah, blah. We'll meet y'all there just a lot later. So, we're like, green bean. The trip is back on. Things are back going according to plan. You feel me? So now, they end up leaving, we end up leaving the gas station. Cool. We drive down, and look at me. We are 10 minutes away from the house, okay? Everybody's cooling, everybody's awake. It's vibes, it's whatever. We're itching to get out the car and get back to the crib. So, we're not even cutting up. We are not cutting up at all, okay? Contrary to popular belief. We are not cutting up. We're just driving normally. Like one would do when they're on the highway about to get off at the exit, okay? Not even speeding because there's still hella cars around. The exit is that way. We are 10 minutes from the house. Look at me. 10 minutes from the house. The exit is right there. I can see the exit, okay? We're driving. We get over, because we're on this side, we get all the way over. The correct way. We get over the correct way, and then, I'm looking at the exit. Okay, it's a line of cars trying to get off the exit because, Florida traffic, whatever, I don't know. We're coming to a stop already. Like, we're already slowing down because there's cars in front of us and the exit is there. We're about to turn. The car in front of us stops on a dime. Like, when I tell you, like, we were not even looking around, like, blink and the car is dead stopped in front of us. So naturally, we smacked the shit out of the car in front of us. Okay? That car then smacks the car in front of them again. So what happened was the person, hold on, I'm moving too fast. We smacked this car in front of us, then smacked the barrier. So we almost damn near went through the barrier on the other side. But we smacked the car in front of us. They smacked the car in front of them. I don't know what happened after that. But the car in front of us was on their phone. It was this little girl. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got choice words for her because she effed up the whole trip. Not even for real. But yeah, F her. But they stop, they're on their phone, blah, 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 smack the car in front of them. That's why they stopped on a dime. Like, I'm telling you, smoke was everywhere from how fast they stopped. Smacked the car in front of them. They stopped on a dime. We smacked the car in front of us, which was the girl that was on her phone that caused it. She then smacked the car in front of her again, okay? So now, we went from, oh, damn, we are 7 minutes away from the house. Exit is right there. We're turned to, damn, we just totaled the car and smacked the barrier, and we are at the butt end of a 3-car accident, okay? Our friends are stuck in Atlanta, or just leaving Atlanta, and it's hot. It's maybe 100 degrees. So now, oh my God, this was tragic. We're distraught. Everybody, like, the airbags went off, the windshield was cracked and damn near shattered. Everybody's freaking out, but, like, freaking out in the sense of, like, what the hell just happened, okay? From there, we called auto rents. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we just got in a car accident. Everybody's okay. We're talking to the police now. It wasn't our fault. Don't care. We'll see you soon, okay? Hang up. Talk to police, blah, 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 blah. Talk to the victims, the other party, blah, blah, blah. The other parties, there's multiple parties, mind you. There's the first people that got hit the first time in the very front, and the girl that caused the shit. So now, we're a little peeved because we just totaled the car that we needed to get back to Ohio, all right? Tragic. What are we going to do? We don't know. Yeah, we're a little distraught. So we call all the parents. We're waiting on the tow truck at this point. And we're out here for at least an hour. It's 100 degrees. 100 degrees. And the cop is telling us how some people be getting their cars decapitated by semi-trucks because they want to be stupid. And this is the deadliest highway, or this is the deadliest exit in, like, Florida. What are you telling us that for? We're scared. We're about to cry. Can you tighten up? But anyways, we figured out that we had people staying at, there were other people staying in Florida at the same time as us. So, we called them after maybe an hour or something. and we get a ride to the 7-Eleven, or we're walking to the 7-Eleven because the 7-Eleven is there. But then we get a ride because the car is done. They tow the car away, and we have to walk with all of our luggage. So we're walking down, and the people, they're like, yo, we can drop you off. Like, you guys are kids. We'll help you out. They drop us off at the 7-Eleven. Shout out Maddie Stickney. She came and she picked us up because she was also staying there. She picked us up, dropped us off at the B&B. And that was getting there. So now we get there. There's basketball on. I think it's NBA Finals. I don't even remember who was playing. But we're there. Immediately get in the pool, order a couple pizzas, and wait for the rest of the guys to show up. You know what I'm saying? That was the most hectic trip I've been on ever anywhere in the world. Anywhere. It was insane. So that's the first story. The second story, basically, what was it? I had another one. What did I tell? It was Chapel Hill.
Somebody coming into the car.
Oh, okay. I'll tell that story. I'm only gonna go with 2 because 3 is this taking a while. I'm kind of scared. This one might be even crazier. So a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, at this point, me and Tavion are here. We just got back from being outside. Tavion's staying the night here. We got a couple of guys that are mutuals from Dublin with my roommates staying here. They came to visit, whatever. I don't remember if I was in Columbus and I just got back to Cincinnati. I think that's what it was. But I think I came back from Columbus to Cincinnati again. And then I got here. Everybody's here. I say what's up to everybody. It's cool. It's chill. Oh, it's the middle of Ramadan, so I'm fasting also. We weren't even outside. No. It was Ramadan. I was eating. I'm eating. And then... Oh, no. I come back from Columbus. And Tavion's here. All the guys are here. And they end up... Like, say what's up to them. Cool, whatever. They end up leaving at some point. I'm like, all right, cool, bet, whatever. It was good seeing y'all. Those are the guys. This gang. They go over to... Oh, I go over to the kitchen to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And Tavion comes over there as well. We're just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Kikiing. Excuse me. He gets... I'm making my sandwich. I'm over at the cut. Like, I'm in the cut. Next to the... Like, I'm furthest away from the door. Excuse me. I'm furthest away from the door. And... So I don't really see anything that's going on in the rest of the house. There's an archway, and Tavion's like kind of in between. He's close enough to the archway to see people that come in and out from the front door, through the living room and the dining room to the kitchen. Okay? I'm out the loop, so I don't know what's going on. I'm making my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I put it in the toaster oven. Okay? Close that. Turn it on. I'm getting ready to set it. Tavion's like, "Yo, what? Like, what are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing?" I'm like, "What? What's he talking about? Who's he talking to?" Because it's just us two in the house. I think Pat is upstairs. He's like, yo, who are you? What are you doing here? Do we know you? I'm like, who is he talking to? At this point, once he said, do we know you? My heart started thumping, okay? I'm scared. My heart is flying in my chest. Fight or flight kicked in heavy, okay? So now, and I'm going to be as nice as possible when I'm telling the story, all right? But I'm going to be honest. He's like, who are you? Blah, 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 blah. I creep over. And at this point, I'm like, I'm tensed up. I'm 10 toes. I creep. And it's a girl walking towards us. And she's singing something. And I'm almost positive it was Adele. But I can't remember because I was scared. So now, she's walking towards us singing Adele. Random white woman walking through my house. We live in Cincinnati. Like, safe city. Love it here. Maybe not that safe. But... love it here still. Where we live is safe enough, okay? But there's a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of crackheads that just are in Cincinnati. So I'm thinking, yo, a crackhead just walked into my house and is walking towards me, and I'm blocked off because we're in the kitchen, and Tavia, like, there's no way for us to get around her because she's blocking the way. So I'm going to have to do something drastic. Who are you? Who the F are you? Who the F are you? And I'm like, I'm being dead ass because I'm scared. I'm terrified at this point. She walks up to us, or she keeps coming closer, still singing. She's not saying anything. She's looking at me like this and singing a song. And I'm like, yo, this is scary. A crackhead is in my house, and I have I can't get away. So, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Blah, 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 blah. No response. I start backing up to go to the kitchen or towards the sink where we keep the knives in our dish rack because I'm about to protect my household. You feel me? Because what are you doing? Like, I was about to give you a little bit of grace. I can't give you grace. You snuck into my house. And you're walking towards me, eyes wide as hell, singing a song. I'm scared. So I'm going to grab a knife and handle business. So I go to grab the knife, and I'm backing up. Who are you? Reaching for the knife. She's like, don't pretend like you don't know who I am. I have no idea who you are, sister. What are we talking about? Don't pretend like you don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. Oh, my God. So now we're going back and forth like, I don't know who you are. She says such and such gave her, one of the dudes that was here earlier gave her the address to our house so they could, go do stuff somewhere else, I hope. You feel me? But now, once we've established that, yo, you're in my house looking for somebody else that's not here, I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like, can we not act like you didn't almost just die? Like, I almost just took your life. I almost just took your life because you want to walk out my house eyes wide as hell, singing Adele, and not addressing who you are. You're in a random household, my friend. What are we doing? Can we focus? Like, tighten up. Oh, my God. So now, she's like, don't pretend like you don't know who I am, this, that, and the third, cool, whatever. It's vibes. It's like, it's not vibes, but it's like, I'm starting to come down off that adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Okay, we've got names. We've got a little bit of an introduction. We know, like, kind of, sort of why you're here. I go to Tavian. I'm talking to Tavian. I'm like, yo, she almost just lost her life. She almost just got, you know what I'm saying? But, whatever. We're kind of like still in a little bit of shock. The other friend walks in. It was supposed to be a 2-man in our house. The dudes that was here gave these 2 girls our address for what? We don't know you. The second one was cooler. She was fine. It was less awkward. It was less crazy. But she was like, yeah, sorry about her. Talking about her friend. And we were like, we get it, but like we don't get it because this is insane. You're in our house for a 2-man for 2 dudes that are not here. So, what ends up happening later on? Like fast forward. The one girl, the one that walked in all crazy, like is like, yo, you guys have a bowl. I'm like, what? Like a bowl? She's like, yeah, you guys have a bowl I could use. I was like, yeah, over in the kitchen. Opens her purse, pulls out a pack of ramen noodles. What are we doing? Please. Why are you so comfortable? Granted, I'm glad we can be the ones to be hospitable towards you, but you almost lost your life. You almost died. But, yeah, gave her the bowl. I said, yeah, it's over in the cabinet on top of or next to the sink, or on top of the dishwasher. Cool. Go do what you want to do. We're trying to figure out what the word is. The second girl comes in. She tells us what it is, blah, blah, blah. They're both from Cincinnati, something like that. One of them goes to school here. I forget. We get names, introductions, whatever. She's making the noodles. She's over by the seasonings now. Y'all don't have shit. Y'all don't have no type of seasoning. Get out. Leave. Goodbye. What are you doing here? Like, just leave. Come on. So now, as she's making the noodles, cool, whatever. I'm talking to Tavion, trying to figure out what the word is. One of the dudes that she came here for the 2-man with pops back in. And we're both looking at him like, yo, what is going on? He's like, he don't really say much, but we know like this is different. So now, the girls come back over. The noodles are finished. I have a keyboard in the back. I've been learning piano since we went to Chapel Hill the first time. Shout out John at his dorm. Okay, he had a piano in there, and I started fondling with it and picked it up like that. Now I'm decent enough with the piano. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward again. That's why there's a keyboard. Oh, and I stole the keyboard from Jaden. Shout out her. But that's why the keyboard is in the corner, because I dabble every now and then. If you know, you know. If you don't, you broke. But they go over to the keyboard. They start playing it. Oh, my God, you have a keyboard? Who plays piano? I play piano. I'm teaching myself. Thank you. So now they go over, and they're hunched, like just crouched down, playing Adele. They're playing Someone Like You, and they start singing. I have a video on my phone. If you've seen it, you're a real one. But, like, what are you doing? Why are you so comfortable? Why are you crouched down in my living room playing my keyboard, singing a cappella. What's going on? Can we focus? So now we're all just kind of like looking at each other and laughing. Fast forward again, the second girl and the dude that came for her, they end up leaving. They leave, and they leave the first girl here. So we're like you're not about to take her with you? Because why are you leaving her in my house? Granted, you're I guess you're welcome to stay here until a ride comes, but why would you even propose staying here in the first place? That's crazy. You don't know me, and I definitely don't know. You almost died. But, and this is going to be funny. What she said was, after the whole grabbing a knife situation, her words, exactly. Pat was down here for this, and so was Tavion. Her words were, the only reason I didn't die was because I got pretty privileged or something like that. And me and Tavion and Pat look around at each other, and we're like, okay, cuz, you got it. Because you absolutely got it. 100% you got it. So now, she's still here. Her friends left. Me and Tavion are here, and we're trying to figure out. I'm trying to be a little more hospitable at this point. Okay, so I'm trying to make a little bit of small talk, whatever, and kind of like gauging what like. So you're not so much of a stranger that almost died in my house. So I'm making a little bit of small talk. Kind of dies down. Her and Tavion get to talking. And Tavion, love you to death, brother, man. You got a mouth on you. You are antisocial. You are not a fun person to talk to if you don't want to talk to him. Or if he don't want to talk to you. So, love you to death, though, cousin. You my guy. But you know what it is. You feel me? So now, Tavion being short with her. Real short, real curt. She taking offense to it. Well, it kind of just seems like you don't want to talk to me. And he was like, Tavion was like, cut her off mid-sentence. He was like, oh, it don't seem like I want to talk to you? She was like, no, I don't. Cut her off mid-sentence. I don't. Whoa! We just got back on good terms. Can we focus? We're not trying to, rise tensions again. Awaken the beast, if you know what I mean. But now, they're going back and forth, and I'm recording it because this is crazy and for evidence. But now they're going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Her ride ends up coming. She ordered an Uber, and I walk her to the door. She's kind of like trying to explore the house a little bit, and I block it off because my room is that way. And she started to walk that way, so I block it off. Nope, stairs are down there, sister. We can go that way. Let's go down the steps. So she was like, "Oh, you gonna walk me down?" I said, "Yeah. I'll just lock the door. I'll lock the door behind you. You can just close the door behind you. I'll lock it. Get her to the door. She closed the door. I make sure the Uber pull off. I lock the door. I have my machete in my hand at this point. If you know, you know. I have a machete at the house. But I go down, machete in hand, lock the door, because what just happened? Why would you just walk in my house randomly like that? That's insane. Are we crazy? Yeah, that's that story. Easily the craziest thing that's happened in this house. And let me tell you, we're missing 3 doors. Yeah, we're missing 3 doors. But yeah, that's the craziest thing that's happened here. I'll stop it there for now. Maybe another time I'll get to the third story, but I'm sure it'll come up at another point. We're going to Chapel Hill in a couple weeks, fingers crossed. It's a Chapel Hill story naturally, so maybe I'll talk about it then with the people involved, the culprits. Oh, yeah, those are my stories. What do we have next? We got... Oh, yeah. We're at like 40 minutes now. Top 3 black people, because, Juneteenth. Ibram, say the line.
Black Pride.
Black Pride. There you go. Not Black Power, Black Pride. There you go. But yeah, my top 3 black people, and I'm dying on this hill. Damson Idris. Right now, you're running a game. We're rewatching Snowfall. We're rewatching Snowfall, low key with Brandon. Shout out Bees. He got me back into it. But yeah, Damson Idris, you are exactly who you think you are. F1. I want to watch that when it comes out too. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying he about to be the next Black Panther. I have a particular investment in that one. I love that. So yeah, that's my top 1 black person right now. Number 2, after previous conversation, nigga tried to tell me Kai Cenat because he just met LeBron. At first, I was on board. I don't really care. Kai Cenat, you know what I mean? Push off. I'm not putting Kai Cenat in there. But I don't know who the second one is, but number 3, Keke Palmer. She running the game right now. I don't even know what she's doing or what she's been in recently, but she's running the game right now. I haven't seen one of them days. I probably won't. Sue me. I'm sorry. I should have been seeing it, but I just don't. I'm not a fan of the comedy movies. But Keke Palmer, you are also exactly who you think you are. She's a joy to watch. You know what I'm saying? She's everywhere on my timeline right now. Love that for her. Love that for me as well. But yeah, that's that. I have my 1 and my 3. Who's number 2? Middle of the pack. Top 3 black people right now.
You gotta move Kiki up and then do one of your honorable mentions.
Well, because we'll see. No. The honorable mentions will get there. But who's top 3 right now? Let me think. I don't want to say Tyler Perry. I don't like his movies. They too. What are we doing? I can't do it. I can't do it at all. It's so bad. Top 3 black people. Who did I say? I said Damson Idris. What am I watching right now? I don't know. I got it. Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah. Because Sirs in 7, you know what I'm saying? Game 7 is tonight. Indiana's right there. We almost took a trip, but I had the youngins with me, you know what I'm saying? So, no, we're not going to Indiana. We're definitely not going to Indianapolis. But, yeah. Tyrese Halliburton is my number 2. So, Damson Idris, Tyrese, What the Hallie, and Keke Palmer. Honorable mentions. And this is crazy shout out. Alondria and Shelly from Love Island. Because what are we talking about? Enough said. You know what I mean? Hey, enough said. But yeah, I don't even watch Love Island. I just know they are they are the it girls right now. And I love that for them. And also for me. But yeah, those are my top 3 black people for Juneteenth. If you don't have a top 3 black people, and you're watching this, you're wrong. Figure it out. Tighten up. Go talk to people. And also, I should be in your top 3 black people for Juneteenth, or just all the time. Because why not? What are we talking about? Yeah. What are we at? We're at 43 right now. What else can I say before I go? If you stayed this long, dead ass, I appreciate you. This didn't even feel like 45 minutes, but it's been a pleasure welcoming you guys to the podcast and sharing this time with you. As we go on, like I said before, things will kind of start to fall into place. You feel me? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more to say besides it's love always. If you a hater, fuck you. If you're not a hater, I love you. All the guys, like I said, you know exactly who you are. This is for us. You feel me? It's me. It's got my name on it, but this is us because what do we got here together? You know what I mean? Who am I without gang? Pretty much. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, if you know, you know what I mean. This is for us. What else can I say? I don't got much more. Takes? Yeah. Who's takes?
Not like hot takes, but
no, I'm done. This is the end of the episode, bro. This is the outro. I'll put a blooper at the end of this. Maybe I won't. Oh yeah, nigga said some dumb shit yesterday. Okay. Before I go, cause I just want you guys to know, Kid President is a dumbass. I love him to death. He's an idiot, bro. Oh my god. Yesterday I said top 3 black people at the moment, this current moment right now. Cousin was like, thinking for 4 minutes. Harriet Tubman, cousin. What are we talking about? Harriet Tubman is your top 3 black people at this moment right now. What are we saying? What is going on? Yeah, that's just a little tidbit because he's an idiot, bro. I might put the clip in there. Who knows? I'll put it at the end maybe. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are still here, if you stay to the end, I appreciate you for surely. If there's any sort of issues, just let me know. Don't publicly tell me that the video looks like ass because I will block you forever. What? You will never see another video. Now what? But yeah, if you stayed here listening to me chirp and yap and yada, yada, yada for the last 45 minutes, I appreciate you forever. It's love. If you never come back, yeah, I guess cool. Yeah, we're not cool no more. But I appreciate you being here for right now, because that's what matters, I guess. This is the start of something beautiful, I hope, and I'm excited to share it with everybody. And I'm saying everybody because, like I said, share this with everybody that you know. Yeah, if it looks bad, hit me privately. Okay? Yeah, that's all I got for right now. Ibrahim, Lamine, anything? Nothing? All right, y'all. Deuce, we got to put a woman on there. Keke Palmer.
I was trying to say, what's her name? She plays Cookie. The niggas gonna get mad at me for not knowing
Cookie?
her name.
Who the fuck is back lady?
Empire, bro.
Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman.
Don't piss me off. I said right now, nigga. What the fuck?
Her movie on Netflix is fire.
Straw?
Yeah.
That's a Tyler Perry movie.